What are your thoughts on him as a fit for the Colts and just his overall thoughts as a prospect?
Yeah, so on the surface, I don't love the idea of the Colts going receiver early because they just need so much on defense. But the reality of the situation is anything could happen this offseason. And the Colts already kind of have a need at receiver now. And I just think that can grow as the offseason goes. Now, Michael Pittman Jr., we know being a $29 million cap hit, that's not really realistic. So we don't know what's going to happen with him. Alec Pierce is one of the most coveted free agents on the entire market, let alone receivers. So the need could be there for the Colts. So that's the only reason why we're even discussing this as a possibility. But when it comes to Malachi Fields, I think he really fits what Chris Ballard looks for really historically in receivers and like all the way up to like what he's done in the last couple years. So Fields is a guy, 6'4", 220. I absolutely love that frame. His skill set it reminds me of like, prime Michael Pittman Jr., to be honest with you. He's not like a burner, but he's got enough speed to get downfield like we saw with Pittman in 2021 with Carson Wentz. He's a 50-50 ball, jump ball, dominant type of guy. He's always going to win those matchups. Again, something we've always seen Michael Pittman Jr. do. When he goes up high, he gets it. Kind of that classic big-bodied X receiver that was talked about Pittman being earlier in his career. But with Fields, I think he flies a little bit under the radar because Notre Dame is about Jeremiah Love and Jadarian Price. You know what I mean? They're a run-first team. So Fields' efficiency has been very good as a receiver, but he's never been a high-volume pass target. And again, he comes from Virginia and then just played at Notre Dame this last year. But with the exception of, I think, his second season in college, he's always averaged yards per catch in the teens. It's odd because touchdowns, he's never been a big touchdown scorer, just like Michael Pittman Jr. either. But generally, this is a guy who, again, I love that 6'4", 220-pound frame. I think it moves a lot better than a lot of the bigger receivers. We talked on our most recent full-length episode about how taller receivers, they often have issues with their hips. So they're very rigid. They don't turn very well. They're not very fluid.
Mike Strawn, for instance.
Mike Strawn, yeah. He's
right.
a one-speed straight line guy.
Right.
I don't think Fields is that type of guy. I think he's got a bit of wiggle to him. His route tree is not broad right now. I would say it was in between Pittman's and Pierce's when they were both coming into the league. He's not a guy who could fall into your lap and probably even catch 60 or 70 balls as a rookie. I think he'd probably take a little bit of time.